Top of the morning, man. Rainy day in Georgia, man. God made this day, so let's take advantage of it. Find an opportunity to do something positive for yourself, positive for friends, families, neighbors, co-workers. You know what I mean? People you go to school with, complete strangers. Let's just do something nice today. Compliment somebody. Somebody drop something. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Somebody outfit on point. They looking spody-ody. Goddamn, just say, hey, looking good today. Look nice today, sir. Look nice today, ma'am. Good morning, good day. Let's do that. Let's try that each and every day. Pushing that positivity out there. I'm gonna have a conversation. Um, it's the Poor Man's Podcast Reactions, but it looked like Charleston White talking to somebody. Adult actress gets silenced by Charleston White. Let's see.
I want to show you an example of something. You asked me about what about women who had many men, and then you specifically brought up Cleopatra, and I spoke to you about how she lost her kingdom because of that. You can't find no other woman after her who have had many men and who was great.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
I have. So that's why I'm having this debate with you. That's why I'm having it. That's why I'm having this. You can't no other. That's why even the Queen of England, she died and ruled for many years, had one husband.
That we know of.
But listen,
we know of.
that's what I'm gonna tell you something about a woman. You won't know nothing else about a woman but what you know of. But everything about a bitch in a you're gonna know everything about her. Not about a woman. A woman is always gonna be secretive and gonna be reign anonymous. The women today aren't secretive and they're unanonymous. You're gonna know about every man she slept with. But the Queen of England, from Michelle Obama to Coretta Scott King, you won't hear nothing about who they slept with. But great men, you will always hear about great men having many and multiple women, from kings and presidents.
That's the expectation.
But you won't. Well, that's not the expectation. That's the nature, and that's the God design of a man. God created a man to be fruitful and to multiply. That's why a woman gets pregnant and remains pregnant for 9 months. And while she's pregnant, a man can continue impregnate other women. She can only get pregnant one time. So it's not designed for her to be with multiple men.
Right. No, I don't disagree with women, being with one.
Oh, you don't disagree, but I bet you don't practice it in your daily walk. All of us got sisters, mamas, cousins, aunties, grandmas, friends that did not stick to their value of being a woman. And once you lay with a man that is your husband, that man could potentially you could have his children, and that's who you belong to. Motherfucker want to act like, well, it just didn't work out. Well, bitch, you shouldn't have been fucking him then. How you get your pants off and let a dick go up in there raw if he wasn't the right one? Or he act like this. He ain't a good man. He this, he... Bitch, you submitted to this nigga. Now he ain't worth a damn once you put your clothes on. That's some wild ass shit, boy.
With one man, but I do think that there's kind of like a double standard.
It is.
It's a double.
It's a double standard in nature, and we don't make the standards. We operate out of nature.
If a woman can't afford to take care of her kids, she get government assistance. But if a man can't afford to take care of his kids, he gets thrown in jail. That's a double standard. Men have to register for the draft to vote, while women don't have to register for the draft to vote. That's a double standard. If a woman wants to be a stay-at-home mother, people will say it's the hardest job in the world. But if a man wants to be a stay-at-home dad, he's considered a lazy man. The reason these double standards exist is because we inherently know that men carry the burden when it comes to protecting and providing for women.
We're humans. We don't get to make the standards of nature. Nature says man is more dominant than woman. Man is physically more stronger than woman. You can't deny that. And mentally.
No, they're not.
Depends on who you're asking. Okay. Well, you go to war then.
That's physical.
That's mental.
Okay, yeah.
Because war is not mental. War, you stand in the woods. War is not physical. because you don't really get to see your opponent. You guys are shooting from over here.
It's strategic.
Well,
Women are going to war.
But women
women
aren't
drafted. They enlist for the army.
Women aren't leaders. Women aren't
sergeants.
women aren't analytical, right? That is true. That's why women are nurturers and men are hunters. That's why when God created man and woman, one have a emotional makeup and one have a analytical makeup.
Okay.
Because when you ask a man, hey, how do you feel about this? What is he going to do? A man, if you ask a man how did he feel, he's going to tell you what he thinks. You ask a woman what she thinks, she's going to tell you how she feels. Okay. Why? Because one is a nurturer and one is a natural born hunter.
W's in the shot.
Exactly. If you ask a feminist, they'll say it's because of toxic masculinity. But the reason men naturally have less emotionality.
Alright, my bad. Sheesh. Nature pause. Let's get back into the conversation.
Is because we have to be capable of killing, not only for hunting but also for war. Women keep complaining about emotional intelligence, and most people aren't even regular intelligent. And speaking of natural advantages, since women evolved to be gatherers, they can actually see more colors than men. Because when you're gathering berries, the difference between red and reddish orange could be life and death.
So one is a thinker, an analytic, he's strategic. A woman feels.
But don't.
And you can't lead with feelings.
Listen, don't you think that you need both in every situation?
A man can't be a man in his feelings.
I'm not saying that. Oh, okay. I'm talking about like there's people that think that there's no place for women in certain industries.
It's not.
Like what?
It's not.
Like what?
It shouldn't be no woman president. It shouldn't
Why?
be no because women aren't designed to lead.
That's not true.
That is true.
Okay, so but we can push men forward and motivate them to be better, but we can't.
But encouraging and motivating aren't leading.
Okay.
Come on, baby, you can do it. Come on, baby. Oh, that's motivation, and that's the fuel to say, oh, I can do it. Come on, baby, you can do it. So that's not leading.
Okay.
That's inspiring, motivating. That's what your mother does. Your father comes home and leads.
Most women don't even want to leave. My wife have a hard time picking what she want to eat for dinner. They just want their man to tell them that they believe that they're capable of it. To be honest, it was a breath of fresh air to see that conversation not turn into a screaming match. The full discussion is like an hour and a half. I'll leave the link in the description below.
What does 69 plus 69 equal?
100.
I'm so bad at maths. I was actually trying to do that.
It's 138.
All right, it was a joke, Abby. You didn't have to actually do the calculation.
He was struggling. I was trying to help.
I can do basic math.
I'll have you know.
Smart.
I can add two double-digit numbers together.
2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's 3. Quick maths.
No, look, I really hate when certain women be like, oh, well, I'm kind of hard to handle. Like, you know, like, I need a man that can handle me. No, bitch, you're a burden.
If I look at a girl Instagram, I look at 2 things. Can I show my mom this girl's Instagram without scrolling, without having to hide stuff? Can I show her that Instagram? And then 2, would I want my daughter to be like this girl? And if it's a no to either one of those, I'm cool.
Ooh, what all you goddamn skanks gonna say to that? If he can't show this to his mother, who a good, God-fearing, spiritual woman, living righteous, dressing righteous, talking righteous. Oh, he can't show it to her. And if he got a daughter, do he want his daughter to be just like what he see? And that would be 90% of the bitches that I see online. Bye, they looking for trouble. Fresh with a baby. Fresh just had a baby or pregnant, all in the place to be, or got plenty of babies back there, and still popping that pussy, still half naked, still showing your ass, showing your titties, showing your pussy print, showing yourself. You trying to get pregnant again? No, ain't that what got you where you at? Always want to be sexy and never goddamn supple, and got some manners about yourself and decent, just want to be sexy. Feeling, how many posts y'all seen? Feeling cute today, feeling myself. Feel yourself when you take them braids out and that head ain't been washed, or you go to sleep without that shit on and your shit matted. Y'all have you hoes ain't that cute if you put it all together. Your breath stinking and your hygiene regimen count too. With your cute ass. Bitch ain't brushed her teeth though.
I'm cool.
Consciousness over coochie. Politics over punani.
In 2024, is morality over money and character over coochie?
I don't chase booty.
You're sexy as hell.
There you go. I know. I already knew it. You're good. I already knew it. Where are you from?
I'm from Ohio.
Really? I'm from Cleveland.
No shit. You know where Youngstown is?
Yeah. I think I'm like. Let me see how. I think I'm close as fuck. Let me see.
I'm near Youngstown.
Holy shit. Let me see what's going on here. Hold on, wait. Cleveland to Youngstown. Yeah, you're only like 30 minutes away from me. Or no, it's 45.
No fucking
Yeah.
shit.
Oh my fucking god! Never smile again! Holy shit!
Fascinated by how different men and women are. Like when a girl's having a terrible day, there's a lot she has to do. She has to vent to someone for an hour, she has to cry about it, she has to exercise, she has to eat something that's comforting but won't bloat her. Men have to watch one motivational sports-related TikTok. And they're like, yeah, let's get the fuck back out there. My guy tries to always give me what he would need. Like, I'll be crying on the couch, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's cliche, but on my period, I think the dog is mad at me. And then he just starts pulling motivational Kobe Bryant quotes at me. And I'm like, I'm sitting there with a heating pad, and he's like, the second you give in is the second someone else wins.
Who's gonna carry the boats and the logs?
What about the women who have been very promiscuous? You know, have been
themselves.
very much so, but now they're reaching to an age where they realise that they want to find a husband and kids. They're turning to God, and you know they're keeping themselves at home. Are those women still at home?
No, they're just a holy gentleman.
Back then it's back to the right, to the left, mop it up, clean it up.
Charleston White was literally just talking about this because the craziest part is nobody will know if you just be quiet. If there's a woman that used to be promiscuous that wants to find a good man, the best thing she could do is show a man she appreciates him and don't talk about your past unless he asks. And if he asks about it, don't be proud about it. Keep it brief and show a sense of regret. Some of these hoes out here is too loud about their past and too proud about their past.
Oopsies.
I don't know that about you.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician.
Mm-hmm.
What that mean? Make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician.
What I tell you, bitch.
Yeah.
I can go on that beat. I like that little beat.
Yeah,
What I tell you,
before
bitch.
we dive into this though,
What
bro,
I
make
tell
sure y'all pull up the shop, StevieKnight.com. Anytime you see me rocking some drip, you rocking with, pull up over there, browse through, find something you like. I got you, man. But yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more of that video so you can have some more context as to what's going on, and we're gonna dive in after.
I don't know that about you.
What do you know?
That you're a musician. But that's why I'm interviewing you today, so I can get to know you.
So I'm a musician.
Mm-hmm.
What that mean? Make magic or something? What is musician?
I think you're confusing that.
Yeah, I'm not no musician.
I
I make music.
Magician.
I make music. And that's not all I do. I make music, I act. I'm a TV star too, a young model.
Just really quick, I think you're confusing.
I'm not confusing nothing because you don't know. You thought that all I was a magician or whatever the fuck you said.
See, that's what I think you think I said.
No,
I said musician, not magician.
I don't think, baby. I don't think. What is that? That's ghetto. I don't think. I know.
So you
think.
I didn't say magician, Suki. I said musician. And I think you are a musician.
No, baby. I do music.
So you just really quick, for the record, could you say you don't think you're a musician?
I'm not none of that.
But then after that, you just said I do music.
Yeah, I do music.
So, in other words, you're a musician.
No.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I know what y'all thinking.
It's simple minded.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way that someone is this stupid. Or y'all really think she's this stupid. I just refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe that any grown-ass American that speaks English does not know what a damn magician is. Come on, man.
She retarded.
Come on, man, bro. Like, to me, she had to been playing a part.
No, she wasn't.
Acting, portraying a
She was
dumbass,
wrong.
which is even more fucked
She
up.
misunderstood.
But that's the
she-
only way it would
and
make
kept
sense,
pushing
bro.
it, and
So
then she
I had to
realized it.
deep dive into it a little bit because I refuse to believe someone could be this guy retarded. And I don't know who Shawty is, bro. I seen her a few times on my feed popping for Toxic, and I mean, I've come to find out she just another Cardi B type, bro. Her name is Destiny Lynette Henderson, better known by her stage name Sukihana, and she a reality TV personality and a rapper from Delaware. And she rose to prominence as a cast member of the VH1 reality series Love and Hip Hop. So you already know what time it is, bro. You already know what time it is, dog. Bro, Shawty is 32. 32. Ain't no way in hell she don't know what a damn magician is, bro. Little babies know what the fuck that is, dog. It's just, it's no way. It's impossible. It's impossible, bro. And after doing more research,
It ain't impossible, my nigga.
I've confirmed that she is playing a part, portraying an image, which is
What would you say is the biggest obstacle you've had to go through growing up? Girl, what is an obstacle? I know that's right. What is that? So basically, like, anything that you really had to overcome, like a hardship that you had to overcome. Where are you basically?
It's not, but that's a trick question because I'm not the one who had the problem with the obstacles. It was these hoes. They can't overcome me. That'd be the problem. I'm the threat. So I ain't had no obstacles. It's these hoes. They still can't take a bitch like me. Like I'm just fly. I'm just up there. I'm like the dove that they let out when people die. You feel me? They let out and fly. I'm that girl because these bitches is dead when I come through. That be the problem right there. That's what we in geometry. That's what we need to understand right there. That's the problem. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, we need to go back to geometry and help these bitches understand that I'm that dove that fly because they dead. Yeah, so that's the only obstacles that they got. I ain't got no obstacles.
I know that's right.
I ain't got no obstacles. I don't even know what that means. Obstacles.
She said, I know that's
Baby,
right.
obstacles. What is that? That sounds like some type of shit. Like people gotta jump and climb and flip over. I ain't jumping through no loops. I'm that girl. I wear heels. These bitches be jumping through loops trying to keep up with me. That's why they got their track sneaks on and still can't fuck with a bitch. That's the fucking. That's why they got their track sneaks on and still can't fuck with a bitch. Obstacles. What is obstacles? I come from a long line of hoes. I'm not the first one, maybe in this generation, but it go all the way back to slavery time. And before then, with the Egyptians and the Moors, a long line of selling pussy. I'm not the first one. My auntie, my mama don't like me saying her name in my interviews. Grandmama, great-grandmama, great-great-great-grandmama.
So was any of them in a $40 line?
$40. Something about cameras, like it really just, I don't know, I just get into another vibe.
What type of vibe?
I don't know.
Can you describe that feeling for me?
I mean, I just get a little turned on at times.
Turned on? Just because there's cameras around
I
us?
feel like I'm just supposed to perform and do something.
What are you gonna do? Well, okay, that's a good idea. Maybe not. Maybe. What do you want to perform right now? What do you mean by that? Like clothes on?
Like something about these cameras is just like, it turns me on. It's just like, I feel like I'm supposed to do something else. But we're having an interview, so it's just like, I guess.
Okay, yeah. Maybe wait till I ask you a few questions.
We're
first.
having an interview.
Yeah.
I could be doing something that could give me a lot of money.
Like what? I'm not understanding. What could you be doing, Suki, with a good Could she? What could you be doing right now?
I mean, how many times you gonna ask that question?
Until you answer it.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay.
Nasty stuff, like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like anything.
You make a lot of money doing that?
Baby, one thing about me is everybody knows I'm super with a big coochie, so I always make a lot of money.
Sad, dog. Sad, bro. Cause it makes sense in today's days for her to be popping for portraying this whore-like image. You know what I'm saying? Perpetuating toxicity and black hip hop culture and shit, right? But it's one thing if that is really her, but it's not. I mean, to this extent, it's not. For her to be portraying herself as a literal dumbass, that's fake. It's not real. And doing so, she is perpetuating the retardation of black folks, right? Black folks that live in this world, that black folks that live in this box, the black folks, or just society in general that is influenced by these toxic ass idols that we put on these fucking platforms, bro. It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. It should be embarrassing to see that she has the amount of influence that she has. She's perpetuating this fucking stigma that follows black people everywhere, bro. Like, look, like y'all are glorifying being idiots. Y'all are glorifying being dumbass. Y'all are glorifying being a whores, bro, and it's true. But then we gonna turn around and get mad at people for having these narratives made up in their mind about black folks because we idolize dumb shit. Well, certain black folks idolize dumb shit, bro. She getting paid off being a fucking idiot and faking an image. That's embarrassing as shit, man. All that shit is embarrassing, man. But to fake it, to act like you doing that, to make it seem like it's cool to be an idiot, you know what I'm saying? Like you selling your soul doing that shit, which she has admitted to.
I want to tell y'all I apologize and I'm sorry for what I'm about to say, but as far as this music stuff, I won't be doing this music stuff anymore. I started this because this was my dream, and I wanted to make sure.
Dumb shit. The same person